All right, so get ready because we're diving into some serious crypto chaos today.
Yeah, we've got quite the story.
Tesla just did something unbelievable with their Bitcoin stash.
I mean, we're talking big money here.
Hundreds of millions of dollars worth just up and vanished.
Into thin air, or at least into the digital equivalent of it.
So on October 15th, they moved their entire Bitcoin stash.
That's like $765 million.
Gone. Poof. It's like they took Fort Knox and teleported it to another dimension.
And nobody knows where it went.
Arkham Intelligence tracked the transfers to multiple unknown wallets.
Unknown. That's the crazy part.
So did Tesla just create a bunch of new wallets overnight?
Maybe. They haven't said a peep about it.
Or are they selling?
It's possible. But then who is buying at this scale?
Right.
It's a real head-scratcher.
This whole thing has me thinking back to 2021.
Ah, yes. Peak Tesla Bitcoin mania.
They dropped $1.5 billion on it back then.
Even started accepting it as payment for their cars for a hot minute there.
Remember that?
Like, you could trade your digital coins for a brand new Model S.
Wild times.
And then they sold some of it a while back. So this isn't their first Bitcoin rodeo.
True. But the timing of this move is what I find interesting.
How so?
Tesla's about to announce their third quarter results on October 23rd.
I see where you're going with this.
You don't think it's a coincidence, do you?
Well, it's certainly strategic, to say the least. They've got everyone's attention now.
So you're saying they might drop some hints about this whole Bitcoin shuffle during their announcement?
It's definitely on the table. Imagine the headlines. Tesla's Q3 earnings call doubles as Bitcoin treasure hunt.
It would be a PR masterclass.
Looking at masterclass. Moving large crypto holdings like this isn't exactly unusual for big companies.
Really?
Think about it. If you had that much money lying around, you wouldn't keep it all in one place.
Good point. Too risky.
Exactly. So they could be moving it to cold storage.
Cold storage.
It's like a super secure offline vault for digital currencies. Much harder for hackers to get their grubby hands on.
Makes sense. Can't be too careful these days.
Or they might be spreading their assets across multiple wallets for security reasons.
Diversifying their Bitcoin portfolio, so to speak.
Precisely.
But there's still the question of why now.
Good point. It could be something more strategic. Maybe they're prepping for a future where Bitcoin plays an even bigger role in global finance.
So they're playing the long game here. Interesting.
Or maybe they're just really bad at making quick decisions. Who knows?
Well, whatever the reason, it's certainly shaken things up.
That it has.
But here's something else that I found interesting. Bitcoin's price barely reacted to Tesla's massive move.
That's actually a good sign.
How so?
It means the crypto market is becoming more resilient, less dependent on the whims of a single player, even one as big as Tesla.
So you're saying this whole thing might actually be a sign of stability?
Exactly.
Yeah.
A more mature and resilient market is good for everyone in the long run.
Okay, I'm starting to see the bigger picture here.
Good.
Yeah.
Because while Tesla is busy playing crypto chess, there's another major player stepping into the ring.
And this one's coming out swinging.
You could say that again?
We're talking about none other than former President Trump.
The Donald himself.
He seems to have gone all in on crypto.
Saying crypto is the future.
In a recent video.
He's even launching his own crypto project.
It's kind of wild, right?
Well, the timing is certainly interesting.
With the election just weeks away, it's like he suddenly woke up and decided crypto was his ticket back to the White House.
You think it's a campaign strategy?
Gotta be, at least partly, right? Why else would a presidential candidate suddenly embrace crypto so close to an election?
Good point. It's not like he's been a vocal advocate for blockchain technology in the past.
Exactly. So what's changed?
Well, maybe he's had a genuine change of heart.
You really think so?
It's possible.
Yeah.
Maybe he's seen the potential of crypto to empower individuals and create a more decentralized financial system.
Okay, so maybe he's just a late bloomer to the crypto party.
Or maybe it's a savvy move to appeal to younger voters.
The ones who are already deep into the crypto scene.
Precisely. They're tech savvy. They're looking for alternatives to traditional finance. And they could be a key voting bloc in this election.
Makes sense. Crypto is a way to refresh his image and stay relevant.
Exactly. It's like a
Huh.
digital campaign makeover.
So let's talk about this crypto project of his, Trump's World Liberty Finance.
It's quite the mouthful.
It sounds more like a spy thriller than a financial platform.
Well, it's certainly ambitious. They're aiming to raise $300 million.
300 million. Wow. So how does it work?
They have their own cryptocurrency, WLFI, backed by the Trump family, of course.
Of course. So people can go to this website, buy this WLFI cryptocurrency, and they're hoping to rake in $300 million. Ambitious, to say the
to
least.
say the least.
But have they had any success so far?
Well, they've only sold a fraction of that amount.
Really? So it's not exactly taking the crypto world by storm.
Not yet, anyway.
I can't help but think back to when Trump was skeptical of Bitcoin.
Right. He wasn't exactly a fan.
So what's changed? Has he genuinely had a change of heart? Or is this all just a calculated move to capitalize on a hot topic and try to win some votes?
It's the million-dollar question, isn't it?
More like the $300 million question.
Okay. But it really highlights the contrasting ways that people in organizations are approaching crypto. You've got Tesla making these quiet, strategic moves in the background, and then you've got Trump, a master of spectacle, using crypto as a platform to amplify his message and potentially attract a whole new base. It's a fascinating dynamic to observe.
It really is two completely different playbooks. But one thing's for sure, they're both betting big on the future of crypto.
And that's what makes this whole space so captivating.
It's like watching a financial thriller unfold in real time.
With unpredictable twists and turns, and we're all just along for the ride.
Buckle up, because things are about to get even wilder. Speaking of wild rides, remember that mysterious Bitcoin move Tesla pulled?
How could I forget? Millions of dollars worth of Bitcoin vanished. Poof!
It's like they're playing a high-stakes game of crypto hide-and-seek, and they're winning. But here's the thing. Both Tesla's silent moves and Trump's crypto pronouncements point to a bigger truth.
Crypto is no longer some fringe experiment. It's weaving its way into the very fabric of our world.
Our finances, our technology, even our elections.
Like it or not, crypto is here to stay. The question is, how will you navigate this new world?
Will you be a spectator or a player? That's something to think about, because this wild ride is just getting started.
That's all the time we have for today's deep dive into the fascinating and often baffling world of cryptocurrency.
We'll be back next time with more insights and analysis as this story continues to unfold. It's like we're watching a financial thriller unfold in real time, with Bitcoin as the main character.
And the plot twists are getting crazier by the minute.
Right. One minute, it's Tesla making this bold, silent move with their Bitcoin stash. The next minute, it's Trump, a former president no less, launching his own cryptocurrency.
It's enough to make your head spin.
Speaking of spinning, do you think this is this the moment crypto finally breaks into the mainstream?
Well, it certainly feels that way. You've got major companies making big bets. You've got political heavyweights using it as a platform.
So you're saying this isn't just a fad, this is the future of finance?
I wouldn't go that far just yet,
Yeah.
but it's clear that crypto is here to stay.
Okay, so maybe it's not the future, but it's definitely a part of it.
Right. And it's not just about the technology itself. It's about what it represents.
What do you mean?
Crypto represents a shift in how we think about money, about power, about the very nature of trust.
So you're saying it's about more than just making a quick buck.
Exactly. It's about taking control of your finances, opting out of traditional systems.
Decentralization. That's the word everyone keeps using.
Right, and it's a powerful idea. The idea that we don't need banks or governments to control our money.
But it's also a bit scary, isn't it?
Of course. There are risks. Volatility, regulation, security breaches. These are all things to be aware of.
So how do we navigate this new world, this crypto Wild West?
Carefully. Do your research. Don't invest more than you can afford to lose.
Sound advice. But let's get back to Tesla for a moment.
Okay. What about them?
Their Bitcoin move. What do you think it means for them in the long run? Was it a brilliant strategic move or a massive gamble?
It's too early to say for sure, but it definitely shows they're thinking long term.
Maybe they know something we don't.
Maybe. Or maybe they're just making it up as they go along, just like the rest of us.
But that's what makes this whole thing so exciting.
Right.
The unpredictability of it all.
Exactly. And the fact that we're all figuring it out together.
It's like we're all on this crazy crypto roller coaster, strapped in and along for the ride.
And who knows where it will take us next.
That's the beauty of it, isn't it? The unknown, the possibilities. And on that note, we'll leave you with this. The crypto world is full of surprises, so stay informed, stay curious, and most importantly, stay tuned. This has been The Deep Dive, and we'll catch you next time as we continue to explore the ever-evolving world of cryptocurrency.